Alright, so let's go get our bonus. I got this little nice thing here. Which means I can get some... I can get protection from poisons. We do Dragon Bridge. Let's see Dragon Bridge. We already slept, right? Twenty-nine regeneration per second. Yeah.
Come and face the Forsworn.
We could kill the dragon there too, actually, while we are here. It's not a bad idea. I don't remember what's the bonus of the of the thing that is in here. I don't remember if it's restoration. Yeah, let's kill the dragon. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Easy. I need to go uh, here. I think yes. No, I was wrong. It doesn't have a book.
Hope I don't draw guard you. You'd rather hug
Alright, let's swap the ring. Only him? Alright, we lack only high health. You know what? For the Haltmer Blood, let's do this dungeon here.
That was a close one. Look, I'm getting...
Alright, we can go back to Septimus. Man, maybe I should just... keep going. We had the fondue. 90 minutes of fondue. So we are here. It's only false one though. I mean, we could do false one, it's just... nah. Not my favorite type of enemy, false one. We could go and get the witch hunting sword. Witch hunting, whatever it's all called. I don't know. That's an option. One thing that would be cool to do is mobile clay. It's super dangerous, but I mean, we're not weak to anything. Except maybe frost. Okay, we are weak at something. Frost. Destruction 75. Blood effusion. How much blood? Okay, I can keep it up if I single cast it. This isn't great. You're taking way more damage than I should.
You stand a chance. No more. I heal. Going to enjoy killing you.
So vampires are still a problem. Yeah.
Pathetic.
Vampire is still a problem. We don't have anything specialized against them. We could use restoration, but nah. I mean, it's an option. I shouldn't exclude restoration just because I don't want to use anything but blood magic against the vampires. We should just use what it's effective. Oh man. Nordic. Ah, okay, it was just a draw. That it? All dead? We are done. Let's see. Yeah, we're done. All right, finally. This should help. Let's see. How much does it cost? Yeah, it costs damage less. Good. But I need to have a plan against the vampires because the damage was pitiful. We're going to have to fight a lot, right? So because we have the whole down guard, so I'm kind of worried. If this was Mobart, I would probably have had some problems fighting him. How much is the food? 78 minutes. Let's do boost and graph while we are here. So I can get the protection from shouts. I want to see one thing with this. What happens with Mage?
What was that?
We're not alone.
There's a lot of magicka. I almost ran out of magicka there. That's the issue. If I don't go enchanting, I need the Archmage robes. I don't get a choice. I need to get the Archmage robes if I don't go enchanting.
Thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Yeah, I think I'll switch to restoration for vampires. The more I think about it, I just need to get a couple of those spells, but it feels like maybe blood is not the right spell against them. Come on, one more. One perk, and we get the next power up for blood magic. A good swap to the Ring of Eminent Destruction. It's an option. Instead of having the one generic Ring of Replenish, we could just use Eminent Destruction. So, go full in on the damage. Yeah, we have 60 reduction on restoration and no reduction on destruction. I mean, for good reason. The destruction spells don't cost that much magicka for us. It's the restoration spells that cost a lot. And restoration is what keeps us alive. I don't think it's a mistake to go like this, but still. We do use a lot of magicka right now. If I can lower... The issue is that we need stuff that gives reduction to both destruction and restoration. And I know Knackling does, and we are going to use Knackling for sure, because not even with enchanting we can get that kind of perfect fit gear for this one. But everything else... Also, this may be a dismay build for shouts. Well, no, I will use Predator's Might. Getting more health is better. Never mind. Getting more health is better. It will always be better for this build. There is nothing really that can compete. So I am a bit worried about this fight. Never mind. But yeah, I should go to the Dunkard and get some spells against vampires. Also, maybe we should really consider the Rune of Mortality to use against... Whoops, game crashed. I'm restarting it. To use it against regenerating enemies. What? All right. Oh, Yeah, I think I'll get some sunlight spells against vampires. I don't like this. Another thing is, it's time to start thinking about the Mage quest line. Maybe I even started now. I'll be honest, I don't feel strong enough. Even if I'm 75 in destruction. Maybe I am, I don't know.
Dig, I can almost hear them. I feel their life energy. Come, I will make the mixture.
What is this? It's just a book.
What is this? It's just a book. I can see, The world beyond burns in my mind. It's marvelous.
Come now, it is in your hands. Let us work wonders together.
Alright, Ogma goes into health, and from now on we only raise magic when we go up, when we level up. Destruction 80 means that we can get esoteric magic 2. Elemental, non-elemental destruction spell cost less. And now we have 95, 20 more damage, and 100 to master level spell. But I don't feel the need of them right now. So, we need a lot. We need 100 in restoration, 100 in alteration, 100 in destruction, and 100 in alchemy. 80 would be fine to get this. 40 health, 40 stamina. That 40 health is interesting, but it's not a requirement at the moment. Which is what sucks, because the reality is I don't need any of this. Like, they are all nice to have, but they're not needed. The thing that probably I need most is Forbidden Knowledge. If I go 100 alteration, I can get some reduction to damage and additional damage. So probably Forbidden Alteration, sure. Forbidden Knowledge. So once again, Alteration 100, because Alteration is the best spell, the best skill in the game. Also, it's time to talk about this. Do I want to get this spell or not? This perk or not? All spells have 15% magnitude against undead and Hydra. This includes Slighted, Seekers. Hmm. So it's essentially almost half of the enemies in the game. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So level 40. Yeah. I think this is one of those builds. Also, how many? We have 2 solvents. How many black soul gems with 0? Yeah, I need to find the black soul gems sometime soon. Oh, Mara. I'm regenerating because of Mara. Okay. What if we do the Galdur's Amulet now? We are over leveled for Galdur's Amulet, so it's a perfect candidate. We are Mara. We could also get the Amulet of the Divines. The question is, do I prefer Galdur's Amulet or the Amulet of the Divines? Yeah, it's Galdur's Amulet, the answer. This, like, every hybrid, you should consider Galdur's Amulet, in my opinion. Also, another thing about Destruction 100 is that with the Word Mastery, with the Word Mastery you get words that kill you, which is really good when used in conjunction with blood magic. I assume. I never done it, but I assume that's the case. Right. Goblin. It's this one, but I don't know why. I can see the difference. What's the difference?
Watch what you're doing.
The long. Take a look.
Get. Let's sleep.
Let's play a game. Aww.
Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I may buy this. I feel like I don't have much of a choice. If I don't get frost resist, it's going to be a nightmare. I don't need that much, but I need some. The only problem is that it replaces the Galdrus amulet. which really sucks. You know what? We know Bellator has it. Let's check the other vendors. We need to go in the area of Solitude, so let's check Solitude quickly, and then we go get the Galdur's the half piece.
Are you a member? Take a look.
No. Okay. Well,
Watch what you're doing.
we don't have a choice. We need to buy some kind of frost resist amulet eventually. Like, I'm playing with fire right now.
Beerens. Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
No. I don't understand. Check the cats. Oh, they were here. Maybe they're still there, just running away, going away. Let's check.
What could it mean?
Yep, they're still here.
I welcome. Take a look.
No.
May your road.
Oh well, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. It's a shame because it's an amulet that I'm going to throw away, but what you gonna do? We're not finding the boots. I'm not finding any good boots, to be honest. Been searching everywhere and we're not finding them. And I need
Take
some.
a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know.
I mean, I
and
guess
I'll
the
get it stored
alternative is
away.
to keep using the potions. My self-made potion is 26%. Which is not enough. Oh man.
All I can... Those battle bulls... It's not wise to discuss it here. Please.
From the oven.
Hey.
This part is probably the most boring part of 3bftweaks. When you search for certain items and you cannot find them, it can be quite annoying.
The summoning of... So, you wish to master the arcane art? All right, then.
I'm not saying it shouldn't be there, but it is annoying. What? I never done the quest. Well, that I should do then. I should definitely do that. Right now. I thought I've done the quest.
Mirabelle does take a look.
So from you we buy Flame Cloak for a 20%.
You consider restoration. It can make life. Take a look.
Man, this is annoying. I'll be honest, this part is annoying. The fact that I don't have an easy way to get frost resist. Or at least I'm not finding it. How much is it? 3 minutes of frost resist. 3 minutes is not bad. What about our friend Thunder? Do we risk it?
We could always use help picking. I'll search. I'd like to give you this.
Alright, it's time to make a casting set. So I was saying, what about Thunder? Thunder can't get, like, we can stay on the fort, right, and be defend there while he's attacking us. I think I've done it in the past, it works pretty well. As long as he can't reach me. And that gives us the bonus to alchemy. Like, we could stay a place like this. It should be defensible. Okay, that was scary. I never seen him coming close to me like that. Because of a rabbit. I'm safe here, right? I mean, we have a lot of health. Surely, if he attacks me, he doesn't kill me, right? Alright, I'm curious. Does this have infinite range? No. Yeah, it's fine. Hmm. I wonder if I would be able to tank him or not. It's like a truck. Why is not coming? He cannot enter. Or he can. Well, if he can enter, this is stupid. All right. So I should be able to make potions that give me at least 30 frost resist. I think using frost salts, which is not a great source of that because we have limited amount. But I could. So let me check Windhelm quickly, and then we go get the last piece of Galdur's amulet.
Got something for just about everybody in here? Give a holler if you have any. Take a look.
Bah, no, I refuse to take the amulet. Fuck the amulet. I don't want the amulet. Like, this one build where the amulet would be a waste.
Is Ulfric's armor done yet?
No, I want to take my time with it.
Can I help with it? Maybe
Are you a Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
Nope. Okay, let's go get the last piece of the Golden Amulet. It's time to stop this. I can use potions for the fight. It's just a really... It's really surprising that I cannot find resist to frost.
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in. If you... Beyond that, spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Resist fire. Ah. Alright, alright. Let's go. No, I didn't know I could do that. So this is another of the spells that goes through. Solid matter. Interesting. One second. All right. Fire rune. I don't remember if when he dies, everybody dies or not. Yeah. Now, the stronger version of this, he has... I think he has the Absorb Cloak, which makes him really annoying to deal with. Alright, so we can get the amulet. The question now is, do we use sun spells? So I can go get the You know what? Let's get it anyway. Let's get the apprentice spell.
We're on to you. We know who you are. So you'd better come with us right now.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
Oh, hey there. You here to join the Dawn Guard too?
Here to join the Dawn Guard?
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago. So who are you? But look, Tolan was telling me.
There we go. Some fire. So
Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long lost
140 versus 133.
didn't listen to him any more than we did Isram.
How much damage? How much cost? 12. Yeah. I'm not saying it's better, but I don't know. Feels like I would feel safer, if it makes any sense. We never been to Markart. Do I still have the Resto bonus?
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native.
Alright, let's sleep at home. And then we try. I need all the help I can with that place.
Need some. Take a look. Sands. Take a look.
Do we get them anyway? Nah. It would be nice to get them and swap them in combat, but I know. Swap your boots while fighting dragons doesn't seem wise. Hey, it's going well, I'd say. It's a mage, so it's definitely very strong, and the blood magic does a lot of damage. It's just I don't know. When I play blood mage, one thing that pops in my head every time is why I'm not playing a wind mage. Like, what is this? Why this is better than a wind mage? Worth taking a risk. You know what I mean? Like, it's the more I play this, the less I like. There is no real reason why I'm playing this, except to get the challenge. The spells don't feel much stronger. Let me give you an example. The workhorse of blood magic is blood destruction. It does 140 damage, resisted by magic resist, right? And does 8, I think 8 damage to you. And then you go to Sunfire. Sunfire does 133 sun damage, and this is not resisted to undead, right? Or you know, any other spell like this fireball does 85 damage, but because I don't have the elemental perk, right? So the elemental mage feels stronger out of the, you know, just stronger. And also these spells cost a lot. Like, for instance, now I think I'm going to fight this fight using Sunfire, because why the hell would I not use Sunfire? Like, I don't have a reason. I don't know. It is strong, but like, the issue is mages are strong. Right, like, what's the I guess the big question would be why this is stronger. This I can open. And I think it should be stronger, the Blood Mage. Like, I think if you use Blood, if you use health, given how much it costs health, you should, like, there should be a reason why you're using it, right? Like, cost, the reward should be much higher, let me put it this way. And it is not. Like, if I was an elemental mage right now, this fight wouldn't be an issue. This fight wouldn't even register as an issue. I found an advantage that the Blood Mage has, which is interesting. The fact that you, like, it... Oh, ow. Look. What? Mother... The fact that it's some, you cast faster is interesting. That I like, that is interesting, because as long as you have Magicka, you can really keep shooting. And that I enjoyed a lot. The fact that I can keep attacking the enemies. I don't want to kill him. Stay away, I don't want to kill you yet. Need to cast again this. But the thing is, when I talk with Ghoul, it's like he disagrees with the assessment about Blood Mages, and I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Like... Am I, bro? Did they kill him already? I don't know. I feel like I'm not understanding the Blood Mage. This keeps happening. Every time I play it, it's the same thing. Like, this time, because I'm more experienced, I managed to reach, you know, mid-game. And I feel strong enough to be able to take on most challenges. It's just... It doesn't feel as strong as other builds. And... the cost for the power you get is so steep. No, I haven't checked genetics. I've heard about it, but I haven't checked. I don't have much time to check new games. Yeah, it is refreshing. It's just frustrating because the Blood Mage used to be... So, the thing about the Blood Mage is that it used to be magic that bypasses magic resist. And it was very strong, way too strong. I agree with that. I'm not saying it was balanced, but there was a reason, right, to use your health. You use your health because the benefit you get is unique among the magic. You bypass enemy protections. Awesome. Then it makes sense to use my health. And now, like when they realized how strong it was, they actually debuff it, like made it resisted by magic resist, right? Which is fine, except then you have blood, rock, and sand magic, which is as strong as blood magic. So at that point, what's the reason why you're using black magic? Black magic, blood magic. Like, what's the point? Why I'm going the extra mile to use my health, right? And this is not explained. Like, even if the spells do more damage, you don't feel it that much, because a wind mage has access to ice, fire, and shock magic. And shock magic sucks, but everything else, especially fire magic, can carry you through the entire undead game except Azital. So the wind mage is just outright better, just better than the blood mage. And then on the alteration side, you have sand and rock, which do less damage, but they have some really neat spells, and they're part of alteration. So you need 11 less perks. Like, to me, it's obvious that blood magic is weaker than everything else. Because there is no selling point. What's the selling point of blood magic? And the other thing is, they don't cost that. Like, they don't cost that much magic, right? But they don't cost that much less. You can still feel the cost on the Magicka side. Like, it's not like this is a magic where you don't need to invest into Magicka. No, you do need to invest in Magicka a lot. Otherwise it won't work, right? So again, I'm a broken clock, but what's the point? Why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? Like, for instance, now if I was a fire mage, I would go and do Faglow Keep, because I know that if I enter the final room, I can use my magic to completely demolish the mage, because the mage is Altmer, she's not that strong, and I can dish out a ton of damage. With blood magic, I am worried that she resists the first attacks. So, I don't know. And again, I'm very happy to be proven wrong. Like, I'm not saying I'm right about this, but it does feel like that. Another thing is, at this stage, I could do the black books, and I probably should consider doing the black books, right? But I don't have ice magic to lower enemy regeneration, and I will need to try to see if I can do enough damage, but I'm pretty sure I cannot do enough damage to the Slighted before I run out of Magicka. So, I don't know. I don't know, like... And the worst... Sorry for the rant, guys. I know it's... But, like, the worst part is that it seems... Goosmasher seems very convinced that I'm not on the right track. Like, when I talk to him about the fact that blood magic is not strong, he disagrees. He disagrees a lot. Like, it's not even considering changing blood magic. So, maybe knows something I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm happy to be proven wrong on blood magic, but I've been using it for a while. Even in my free time, I'm trying like some builds, like hybrids, blood. And like last time I talked to him, he said, you know, I use absorption. I alternate blood magic and absorption magic, right? And I'm like, okay, but why don't you just use absorption? Like, do the 40 points of difference in damage between absorb health and blood extraction. There is 50 points of difference, right, between the two. Do they really matter? Like this one, you just stay alive forever. This absorb health, yeah, you do less damage. Who cares? It's not like the enemy can kill you, right? And the cost is similar, but instead of paying in health, you get health. And if I make an alterationist, this cost goes down dramatically. So why would I alternate blood and this? No, not this. Use absorb bolt, right? Why would I alternate them when absorb bolt just does damage and makes me more, you know, survive? Because remember, in order to use blood extraction, I need to dual cast healing aura, or to keep up some kind of you know, healing. Like, this isn't a free damage. There is a huge cost in using blood magic. And sometimes you need to stop doing damage and heal yourself. It's like, it's so... it's underwhelming. I don't know how to explain it. It's not bad, but it's not... I don't know, it doesn't feel unique. Or, like... give me a reason to use blood magic. Any reason to use blood magic. Like, we could do the blood magic prevents regeneration. I don't know, or healing. Like, we could give some kind of feature to blood magic that is unique to blood magic.
Come to Dragon's
like a curse.
I understand. Of course. Remember.
You know what I mean? Like, something like that. Then it would be interesting. But as it stands right now, what's the point? The one spell that is very neat of blood magic is the blade that you get at a depth spell. That one is good. That one is a really good spell. It's a bit expensive, but it's a good spell.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
But an elementarist at adept gets ice sphere, wind wheel, wind sphere, whatever it's called. So like, yeah, okay, you don't get the blade, but you get the spell that does a ton of damage, you know, and yeah, it's resisted by some enemies, but who cares? In basically half of the game, that doesn't matter, and in the second half of the game, it does matter, but you do so much damage with elemental spells that, like, again, who cares? And, you know, if you counter an enemy like Mirak, don't use, Fire, Frost, and Shock, you just use Wind, because now we decide to add Wind. I feel like Wind and
we need to talk.
Sand and Rock spell kind of the value thing, the reason, like, they I don't know.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the dragon. I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something... You ready to hear me? If you really are a dragon. Can you do it? Can you? Good. And you'll have a chance to prove... Now something's... We're going to go there. Kynes Grove. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
A cool balance would be to rework abyssal mages that you see. They do synergize because they lower, like, the abyssal magic lowers. So yeah, I should use abyssal magic too. I have I've taken Abyssal Extraction, right? The idea is
Pines Grove is this way. We can travel together.
I use this and then switch to my blood magic. But look at the cost, right? Because I'm like, when you do blood magic, you don't fully specialize into destruction magic, right? You do half blood, half, like not half, but like a third blood and magicka, like. So, I don't know. No, but the problem with Abyssal spells is not that. The problem with Abyssal spells is that they cover too much. They do damage over time, they lower magicka, so the way to balance it was to make them cost a lot. Like, they cost an insane amount of magicka. They cost more than the arcane magic, which makes no sense, because arcane magic should be the ultimate magic, right? So the problem with Abyssal Magic is that it's something that is like, it feels tailored specifically for the Arcanist, for lowering magic resist so that you can arcane missile bomb or discharge your enemy. At least it feels like that to me. Because if you're a blood mage, you're not going to have the magicka required to cast consistently that spell. Again, remember, you need the restoration, right, as blood mage, or alteration. You cannot just... So you will have... I don't know. I don't want to bash this too hard, but for, like, it's one of those things that I play 3bftweaks so much, and to me, these kind of things are obvious. And then I talk with you, Ghoul, and it feels like he completely disagree with me. Like, I'm saying something really dumb, which probably I am. But I would really like to know why. I shouldn't be in front of the dragon. I should really not be in front of the dragon. You see, look at how much damage it's doing. It's pretty good, right? But I can do the same with other, like, spell types, and I don't have the same cost. And, like, oh, come on. I had elementary spear that killed the dragons in one go. Especially the Dunmer one. Like,
that was well done.
The main feature of blood magic is that you don't use that much magic, you use blood instead. But what's the point if then you need to use magic for either alteration or restoration to get back your health? Like, I'm missing something here. You know what I mean? It feels like I'm not grasping the concept.
Oh, look at that. God.
Like, this is our level 28 magic, level 80 destruction against the dragon. Any other destruction mage at this level would have demolished him.
I owe you. Go ahead.
Much better than this.
Now that dragons are coming, the Thalmor are our best lead. Who else gains from that? Problem is that keep an eye on the sky.
Well, To some degree, yes, I can see the point. But hear me out. So let's talk about this, right? Let's say you got destruction. The reason to go elementarist is that you can pick the right damage based on the enemy, right? The reason to go arcanist is that you do an insane amount of damage, and then at master level you get a spell that literally nukes the enemies. Abyssal, you lower magic resist, you get dots, right? So I can see any of those playstyle to be interchangeable. Like you give up something to gain something else, right? Arcanist doesn't do magic specific to an enemy, but it will do a ton of damage if you are a pure mage. So there is a good reason to go with Arcanist versus Elementarist. Alright, if you go Alterationist, you need less perks, because you will need Alteration anyway if you're a mage. That's not an option. Like, Alteration is not an option, right? It's like the way you defend yourself, right? So you need, let's say, 12, 10, 11 less perks. You do less damage, but you don't do that much less damage. Like, it's not half damage of destruction. You do 2/3 of the damage of destruction, at least compared to blood magic. But then you have stuff like telekinetic sandstorm, like sand makes enemies tremble. You know, like absorption makes you immortal effectively, right? Or restoration. You go restoration. Why you go restoration? Restoration does less damage than anything combined, way less damage. But restoration is consistent damage. No matter the enemy you have in front of you, if the spell does 30 damage, the spell does 30 damage. It doesn't matter what kind of resistance they have, right? So you choose alteration, you choose restoration over destruction, because you know that once you get to Mirac, you will do that amount of damage, right? So I can see why playing that, right? So I can see each one of these having a niche, a reason why they exist, and how I would play them. And I enjoy them. Like, I played each one of them. The last mage we played was an elementarist in power armor. It was super fun to play, right? So I can tell you why I would play those. The blood mage doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do that much more damage than other magic. It's resisted by magic resist as everything else, right? And the thing is, it's also weird the way it works, because look at this. Destruction spell scale with destruction skill, magnitude duration increased by 2 times the destruction level, right? Blood scales by 1.4%. So I don't understand if this means that blood is designed. I don't get it. I don't get this. Again, because you have wind spells that scale better and blood spells that scales worse. Why? Why the wind spells? Like, I don't get this part here too. Like, I really don't. I wish I would. I don't get it. Like, we just got Blood Effusion, right? Which is the channeled spell, right? This does 200. It's an expert spell that does 283 damage. Have you ever seen the Abyssal version of that? Like, at this point, it would do 500 damage per second and lower magic resist in the process. Like, what is this? What do you mean 200? Like, it costs 40 magicka, 10 health per second, and it does 283 damage per magic damage, resisted by magic resist, right? What the fuck is that? No, the thing is that both Ghoul and Thorn, they have this way of not telling you why they're doing things. Like, I don't understand. I'm a dumb person. Always been. I'm not saying, but they have this way where they don't explain why some things are done in that way. So when you talk with Ghoul, it tells you it's strong. It tells you it's already very strong, but it doesn't tell you why. So like you are left trying to guess what the hell. Like this blood effusion, for me, it's obviously too weak. It's way too weak. So I don't know. I don't know, folks. I am enjoying my playthrough. It's a fun playthrough, but you can tell the same for every mage. Like, yeah, okay, mages are strong in Requiem. Welcome to the world. Water is wet, mages are strong. I don't know, guys. Sorry for the rant. I just it's maddening because I feel like at this point I have enough experience with 3bftweaks to understand the concepts, and then I have things like this where maybe there is some niche playstyle that I'm not seeing. Like I can imagine using blood magic with a spell sword, maybe. Maybe, I don't know, even in that case, you do so little damage, why you just don't use the fucking sword? Why would you use the blood magic? Anyway, I need to go to work, folks. I'll continue later today after work for probably at 5 p.m. Alpha past 5 p.m. European time, and we continue the main quest. I think I would like to get to Nacrin. We have the Azida ring, so I can get to Nacrin and then teleport outside the arena. See you later. Thanks for watching, by the way. Sorry for the final rant, and hope to see you in the next one, folks. Bye bye.